Okay, so we're gonna wipe the nails after we just filed them. So now we're just gonna wipe them all down. Where's your thumb, Olivia? Because I can't see. All right, turn. Just try to bear with me a little bit, guys, because this is not easy with a camera. I'm not used to it a little bit. All right, so these are her strips that she purchased that she wants to use. So you're gonna take one off. You're gonna take this clear strip right here. You're gonna take that clear strip and you're gonna dispose of it after it gets stuck on my finger. Okay. I'm gonna pull this silver tab, pulls it right up. And there's a couple different ways to do it. I usually do it this way. It's just easier for me. And you're gonna take it and you're gonna stick it on your finger. You want to get as close to that cuticle as you can without going on the cuticle. You push down around the edge. And there you go. Already on. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Now I still have all this other half of the strip here. So what I can do is I usually take that, you gotta take that silver tab off. You can use this other half of the strip on the other side, on the other hand. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it on this side. And that's hanging over a little bit right there because the side of the end of the strip is a little bigger, so we're just gonna push it down. Get that right out of the way. And there you go. That's how easy that is to put on there. I can't find it. Okay. So now we're going to find the next one that's going to fit. We're doing a middle finger. And I'm thinking the penguin's going to fit. So we're going to do her penguin on her middle finger. I'll take that clear strip off again. We'll pull that silver tab off. Let me get back in the camera. Alright, and we're going to take this, we're going to stick it on her finger. As close to the cuticle as we can get without going onto it. And if we make a mistake, and I'll show you what happens if you make a mistake on the next finger. And how easy it is to fix this. And her fingers are small, but she has just enough finger just to stick to get that whole penguin. Okay, so now we're going to use the other half on her other finger. And still say you get it on there and it's not centered. Okay, you see that? It's not centered. Great thing about these, you can take them right off. Okay, it doesn't ruin them. We'll just reposition it. And that looks pretty good. You just smooth it down really good. And this fingernail is a little bit too short for her poor penguin's head because she's been biting at her fingers. I'm just going to take off that extra side there with my fingernail. And this is why we always do our thumbs last, because you end up using your thumb like a tool. Of course I can't get that off there. Alright. Now look at that. See how fast and easy that is?
Poor penguin.
Alright. And with Olivia, her nail polish never lasts that long. When she went to go get gel polish done, it would be off in like a day. It didn't matter what they did. It never stayed on. These will last her over a week. And that's how good these are. Sorry, my dog's whining in the background. He's not getting the attention he wants. Okay. You always want to make sure your hands are warm. And I did have her wash her hands with dish soap beforehand, so that way she didn't have any extra oils on her fingers. Especially with little kids. For some reason, their nails seem to be a little more oily than adults. You always wash your hands with some dish soap or a really good antibacterial soap. Usually Dial's pretty good, but I always use dish soap. And that it seems to keep them on pretty good. Right. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry, everybody. I just like totally threw my camera. All right, so now we have her thumbs. And she doesn't have very big thumbs, so she could actually go sideways if she wanted to. Do you want to use your penguin on your thumbs and go sideways?
Sure.
Or do you just want a penguin on one finger?
Penguin on one finger.
Alright, so she's going to do a penguin on just one finger. So we'll do her the regular thumbnail. And with these, that's great because you see how there's white in the middle, there's blue in there. You could always do more of it this way. You can do it this way. It depends on how you want it and how it fits on your nail. These are very, very versatile that way. And I'm going to see if maybe we can get a snowflake on one of these. See, I didn't put that on there. So we just take it right off. Help if I get you right in the camera. Get it right on there. Push it under. And it perforates it right off. I like using my nail instead of the file. I think the file sometimes will rip the ends of them if you forget and start sawing at it instead of doing it all in one direction. So I'm gonna try to get her in focus here. I'm gonna do the next one. That one's quite crooked. Let's fix that. So another way you can do this, instead of doing that, you can take your file, which I'm not going to open the other file because I don't like them, and you can just score it with the file. Olivia, loosen your arm. And you just score it with your file. See, that's why I don't like doing it that way. And it breaks right away. Okay. So that's another way you can do it. That's why I always like doing it with my thumbs. All right. And there you have it. Nails are all done.